Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and let's get ready for EJ Boxing Live.
All right, Spencer. So we're talking about Rivas. So you saw IFL interview, yeah, and you said that Rivas might have tested positive. Can you enlighten us on that?
What? Go on, say that again, because I'm just in my car. So
all right, Rivas. Yeah, in your recent interview, IFL, you said that Rivas tested positive. Can you?
No, I never said he tested positive.
Okay.
No, why don't you listen to what I said? I said allegedly there was a rumor going around that he tested positive for a banned substance.
Okay, the rumor, like, would you expand on that or that anything?
No, well, it was a very high official within boxing that told me this, which I can't name because I ain't a gross. But I can't name. But that's what I was told. So therefore, I told it. I'm just letting everyone else know that. So I said allegedly, this is what I've heard. I've heard that he's also failed a test.
See, if that was
but then why is it Tom Hauser calls out one? If it's true, because it could be a bag of shit, right? But why is it that he calls out one in Dillian Whyte to say, oh well, Dillian Whyte failed the test, but doesn't mention the other test? If it comes out, and we'll see, because it comes from a very, look at this idiot, it's come from a very viable source. So, you know what I mean? We'll see, innit? That's what I'm on. We'll see.
So if that's the case, then what Rivas' team, yeah, they're looking for. I heard apparently in the article they said they're looking for to overturn the decision.
Well, they can't overturn the decision. That fight would have to be a no contest because regardless, he lost the fight. So how can you overturn the decision?
Yeah. I think that's
what are they going to overturn? What are they going to overturn?
It's a no contest. So we keep
to a no contest.
Yeah.
So the defeat would be off his record.
We've seen this happen before. You know what I mean? Most notably, Mike Tyson when he fought Olin Norris, and that was deemed a no contest. I mean, because I think he had marijuana in his system or whatever. So yeah, or something like that. Yeah, I could see that, and I don't think there's no argument if that was to be the case either.
Cool. Go ahead.
But I'm saying if that was the case and Dillian Whyte tests positive and the B sample, he tests positive for whatever they found in him. You know what I mean? But I spoke to Dillian Whyte about, I don't know, a couple of hours ago. Do you know what I mean? And he's upbeat, but he just feels like people have tried to throw him underneath the bus. But we'll see, innit? We'll see.
So it looks like when this all comes out, Dillian will be vindicated. Then that all this stuff will come out is propaganda, and they're trying to.
No. I don't. Listen. End of the day is this, right? I'm just saying. I hope that it is propaganda. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the God's honest truth, because I've seen the struggles that Dillian Whyte has come through, and where he has been able to make something of his life and everything else. So I just hope that it is a load of bullshit. That's what I hope.
Let me ask you a question.
But you know what?
Go on.
Anything happens, go on.
Let me ask you a question, because I interviewed Dillian when he done his first ban. I'll just put the interview up now. So for my conclusion coming from that, I don't think Dillian intentionally put something in his body to hurt another athlete. Would you agree with in this case that he intentionally put something in his body to cause harm to another athlete?
Would I agree?
Yeah. Do you think, as you know Dillian, do you think...
No, wait, say that again. No. Say that again. You said, would I agree?
No. Would you agree?
Hurt someone?
Yeah. Would you think Dillian would intentionally...
So what you're trying to say, you know, what am I agreeing with? Are you trying to say that I'm saying that Dillian Whyte is guilty of trying to hurt somebody deliberately?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't think that at all.
Okay, that's where I was coming from. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you need to word your question.
I did. Maybe the connection's bad. I did word it. I just said, would you agree that Dillian wouldn't intentionally put something in his body to hurt another athlete? Pardon?
I don't believe that Dillian Whyte would intentionally put any form of anything in his body to harm or to get the upper hand against another professional fighter. I don't believe that at all.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I agree.
I've seen him. I've seen a young man pride himself against those things, and he speaks openly and vehemently against man that has. So, do you know what I mean? That to me would be very, very hurtful if that was the case.
All right, so we're gonna go around questions on the panel, right? So we're gonna start with McGregor. Yeah, go ahead. Unrival boxing talk. Go ahead.
I'm still on the road. Give me a few minutes.
All right then, cool. We got. All right, let me go. YG. Nah, YG. See, they don't want. Any of you panel want to ask Spencer a question before he goes? Because Spencer's a busy guy.
Yeah, no, I just got a statement. This is on 6. I believe that is the case. I believe that if you get caught with PEDs in your system, that you are trying to intentionally hurt somebody. PEDs just don't magically get in your body from breathing air. There's intent behind it. Any athlete on any level knows that.
Okay. Spencer, you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that. And I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing with you. Like I said yesterday.
I got it. I apologize.
Go ahead, Spencer. Go ahead. You get 1 minute.
Like I said on yesterday's IFL interview, that if that was the case, regardless who the person was, that the book should be thrown at him. So it shouldn't be no different with Dillian Whyte, because I know him. If Dillian Whyte was guilty of the orchestration, you know what I mean? And of trying to orchestrate taking a banned substance to deliberately give yourself an edge over somebody else, then therefore I can't roll with you on that. But what I am saying is this: I do not believe that Dillian Whyte would intentionally take any form of substance to give him the upper hand to win a fight. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
And that is just me. Well, I know the youth from when he's been a young man, and I don't believe that.
Yeah.
I don't believe that he would be so stupid where he's this close to the mountaintop. And this is a man that's earning millions of pounds right now, right? As Dillian Whyte must be the highest non-paid heavyweight who is not a champion at this present moment.
So it would be some incentive there then. It would, based on everything you described, there would be incentive there to take PEDs. I hear you arguing saying, why would a guy mess it up? But again, you just don't magically get PEDs in your system by breathing air. You take advantage of PEDs
Brother, hear what I'm saying. It's all right, everyone's sitting back and trying to play holy and say, well, you don't magically get PEDs inside of your body and blah. and I totally agree with you on that one. You know what I mean?
Okay. We on the same page. We trucking.
I know Canelo ate contaminated meat.
We know.
Right?
We know he's a. We know.
Wait, I ain't finished. I'm not finished. So I don't like our man trying to get verbally jump on Dillian Whyte on this case. Like I'm saying again, right? When a man's your man, is your man. When you right? So therefore, I'm going to back Dillian Whyte until I'm proven differently. In my mindset, you are innocent until proven guilty. You know what I mean?
Listen.
No one's not going to try. No one's not going to try and put work.
No, 1 minute, PSC. 1 minute. All right, listen, you guys. When Spencer's talking, no one needs to talk. Interrupt. Yeah. All right. The zone was just talking, and it was a Spencer. Destiny, you need to put yourself on mute, right? So there's no jumping in, no crossways. Zone, have you finished your question for Spencer or statement? You finished?
No, I like what he said. I wanted him to finish. He was finna finish his point.
Go ahead, Spencer.
Well, if you want me to finish my talk, you should. It's a Skype call. It's not easy. I'm saying again, and I'm going to reiterate this. I don't care who the guy is. If you have cheated in anything, right, then you should be reprimanded accordingly, right? But what I'm saying is I'm not going to throw Dillian Whyte underneath the bus when so many people have been caught up with all different kind of bullshit inside of them, and it seems like they get a free pass. So wait a minute. So I'm going to come down on Dillian Whyte. So Dillian Whyte don't get a free pass. I'm going to come down on him. No, brother. Ending of the day, a cheat is a cheat, right? Regardless whether I know you or I don't know you. Difference is I got love in my heart for Dillian Whyte. And I believe that he did not intentionally take anything. You don't know. Man could have put that shit in his food. For all we know. Man could have slipped that shit around him. We don't know, right? But I'm trying to say, a man passed 2 tests. I want you to realize this part here. A man passed 2 tests. Right? And as far as he was concerned, he was allowed to box. So I'm not jumping on this Dillian Whyte campaign right now. I'm saying I'm sticking with Dillian Whyte. As far as I'm concerned, he's innocent until proven guilty.
Yes, sir. All right, PMC. Thank you, Spencer. PMC. Thanks, Zone. PMC.
Good.
Go ask your question.
Yo, so I just want to make this statement. So I think everybody's missing the point here. For one, he failed the drug test, all right? So he failed, all right? And that, he did cheat, okay? And I tell you why he cheated, because he cheated Oscar Rivas and his team the opportunity to bail out of the fight, okay? So I don't care, the whole protocol, the process, cheated Oscar Rivas. He know he cheated, okay, because he didn't have the moral, he didn't have the moral compass, him, nor Eddie Hearn, nor the UCAD, nor the British Boxing Board Commission to form Oscar Rivas and his team that Dillian Whyte failed the drug test, okay? Eddie Hearn said it out of his mouth that they had a hearing hours before the fight and never notified Oscar Rivas and his team that he was possibly facing a man that could, do the adjudication process that was tainted, okay? So the process hasn't been finished yet. It has to be clear, okay? He's afforded due process, right? You know what I'm saying? He's afforded due process, but that process hasn't been finished yet. He has yet to clear his name. So therefore, he did cheat Oscar Rivas, okay? That's fact. That's fact. Nobody was notified. So UCAD works for VADA. VADA subcontracted that drug test to UCAD. UCAD notified everybody else but VADA and the WBC. WBC is contracted with VADA. So that is cheating. You know what I'm saying? You cheating the system, okay? So, and then on top of that, what about the gloves? How do you feel about the gloves that Dillian Whyte came into the ring with a pair of gloves that wasn't even approved by the sanctioning bodies? You know what I'm saying? So that there is cheating, okay? He came in there with a third pair of gloves, and if you look at the gloves, his gloves is way smaller than Oscar Rivas' gloves. You know, that there is cheating.
Hold up, PMC.
So at the end of the day, that's their fact. So it ain't we ain't got to jump on them and all that other stuff like that. The Oscar Rivas was cheated. Facts. That's facts. So it ain't no Dillian Whyte does deserve due process, but he cheated Oscar Rivas the opportunity to bail out of that fight, knowing that he was possibly facing an opponent that took a banned substance. You know what I'm saying? Because he had yet to be cleared. That's a fact.
Yo, PMC.
That's a fact.
All right, PMC. Yeah.
So,
we got the point.
No. Hold on. I want to ask my question. How does he feel about the gloves? All right, PMC, you're gonna have to put your so there's no overlapping here. So when Spencer's talking, no one interrupts. Yeah, I ain't gonna say nothing.
All right, cool. All right, Spencer, go ahead, Spencer.
All right. On the glove situation, I don't know much about it, so I can't really speak too tough on it. But I heard that he changed over the gloves or whatever. Not. Then if that's the case, then that's still wrong, right? But do I believe that he would change over the gloves and got smaller gloves that don't weigh 10 ounce? No, I don't believe that he would do that. Do I think they were tampered gloves? No, I don't think he would have done that neither. Right, but what I am saying is right's right and wrong's wrong. Right, and rules are rules. Now, when we say that he cheated Oscar Rivas, didn't Eddie Hearn know? So I don't know why the blame is trying to rest on Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte's just a fighter, right? So check this one out. Dillian Whyte's not the one promoting the show. Is Dillian Whyte promoting the show? No. Is Dillian Whyte signed up? As Dillian Whyte signed up to protect the fighters that you have on your show as a promoter? No. So I don't know why you're trying to say, well, it's Dillian Whyte's fault because Dillian Whyte should have informed. No, you're in there in a fight. As far as Dillian Whyte's concerned, he never done that wrong. Now, Dillian Whyte thought he never done nothing wrong. The onus is not on Dillian Whyte. This goes a lot higher than Dillian Whyte. UCAD, VADA, the British Border Control, Eddie Hearn. Before we point things at Dillian Whyte, we better point things at them man as well. Because you got 5 fingers on time, so you want to point them fingers elsewhere, my friend?
All right, Spencer's take, man. Okay. McGregor.
I got a question.
You got a question? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, now he did say something. He said that somebody could have introduced foul play to Dillian Whyte, kind of alluding to the fact, and I want to make sure I'm clear on this, that somebody sprinkled something possibly in the Pepsi, or somebody sprinkled something.
No, brother, please quote me correctly. I'm saying, how do you know? We don't know.
No, I'm saying earlier you said that.
That's what I'm saying.
It could have been. You were saying that it could have been foul play.
Right, yeah.
You were saying that he didn't necessarily. He may not have intentionally done it, and you don't believe that. So I'm rolling with you on that. So if he didn't intentionally did it, and it was a mistake, how is what I'm asking you? How did it get in his system if it was unintentional?
Brother, I'm not motherfucking Columbo. I don't know.
Okay.
Everyone mute, man. Everyone mute. Stop it.
Right. So you saying it's unintentional? Right. I'm just trying to follow your thinking so that you can help clear our minds. No. And you're doing a good job of defending him. I'm just trying to figure out if it's not intentional, how does it happen unintentionally? Your opinion, your thoughts.
Brother, listen to what I'm saying to you, yeah? I'm not in LA law. I'm not Blair Underwood, right? I don't business about. I don't need to prove nothing to no one, right? My name's not on fire right now. No one's not saying that I cheated. I'm just saying I know you, and I just hope they hasn't. Period. And what I'm trying to say is this: like I said yesterday, if you got someone who's your guy, you're gonna roll with that guy until they prove it otherwise. And regardless, even if they were to be, which I don't think they are, even if they were to be guilty of an altercation, I'm still going to roll with them because that's my guy in good or bad times. That's how I roll. Now, maybe you guys don't roll like that. That's you lot's business. But this is how I roll. Period.
I like that. I respect that.
But if he is guilty, then the book should be thrown at him. But he's still going to be my guy.
Yeah, I got that.
No doubt. That's respectable.
Yeah,
we're just asking a question. I just want to make sure if it was unintentional, how did it get in? I didn't know if you had any thoughts or any idea. You don't know? That's fine.
One second, YG. Let them finish what they're saying. I'll introduce. Go on. Okay. All right. So yeah, good back and forth. YG, introduce yourself and then ask your question. Yeah.
Yeah. This is YG. I want to change it to something a little bit more positive because I'm one of the people we were talking about the Anthony Yard and Kovalev situation with them fighting, and I was one of the people that was saying that Yard should take the fight now. A couple of people on the panel think that taking the step aside money is a good move, but I say he should fight him. What's your opinion on that?
My opinion is that Anthony Yard should fight him. Right? Babatunde Ajayi, they're not thinking about no step aside unless it's going to be some ridiculous step aside money. But either way, if he steps aside and Kovalev was to lose Canelo, then he will go and fight Canelo. He'll make more money. But I'm saying that he should take the fight against Kovalev because I'm hearing from very good sources that Russia doesn't want to let the fight go because they're saying, shit, we've invested in this, and like Russia's got some personal thing like, right, we have to beat this man, Anthony Yard. This man from Great Britain, and why does these trainers speak so rambunctiously? We must put these people in their place, but they're being for a big shock. I tell you this now, because Anthony Yard will knock out Kovalev. It's the right time, right place for Anthony Yard to go out there and become the WBO light heavyweight champion of the world. Period.
Good question, YG.
Yo, I got a question.
One second.
No, this is very important.
Hold up, PMC. Yeah, I understand that, but we're going to do things in parliamentary procedure out here. So everyone mute. YG still has another question to go. PMC, you after, and then Phil, you after that. Go ahead, YG.
No, I was saying I appreciate your pain. That's the same thing I was saying, that he should fight him now. Don't take no step aside money. Go out there and beat him and start to become and put those recognized names under his belt. Like, don't take the step aside money, because one of the biggest criticisms about him that he haven't fought nobody. So I feel like stepping aside. Kovalev fight Canelo, Canelo would beat Kovalev and then give away the title, because I don't believe Canelo is going to stay at one light heavyweight. I believe he's just going up there to fight Kovalev because he believe Kovalev is weak. So that's why I feel like if y'all win the title, like Canelo gonna do a 360 and won't even fight y'all. Y'all to just end up going to fight the other light heavyweights. He ain't trying to fight none of the other light heavyweights. But thanks for your opinion. What you call it? Pass the panel.
All right. So next question in. All right. PMC, go ahead, PMC.
Oh yes, yes. You know, I don't know if this is true or I just saw something in the forum that Mr. Spencer that you had said that you had a source or something like that Rivas was on dope or something like that. So I was wondering, did you say that? So can you clarify that? Because I can. No clarification of that.
I can clarify that. I said allegedly. I've heard from a very good source, who's a high-ranking official and has a big position in British boxing, and said that, they've heard through good sources that Rivas for the drug test. Now, I state again that it's alleged. We don't know for certain. But as soon as I heard it, I'm going to tell people that, right, this is what I heard. Period. Not trying to take no heat off of Dillian Whyte at all. I'm just saying this is what I heard. Now, if Rivas had won the fight and Dillian Whyte had lost the fight and there had not been no Pez altercation, but I still heard that, I would say the same thing. You get what I'm trying to say? And now everybody's getting boomy now, like, oh, this could, because what's his name, Yvonne, his manager, Rivas' manager. Yeah. Someone must have said, oh, Spencer Fearon said that you were on. No, I never. I said allegedly. There is a big fucking difference. I want people to realize this. And these little stinking, dirty mind, bad mind, evil devils out there, well, I'm trying to bring the altercation to my name. Well, you're not bringing the altercation to my name. I'm going to speak my thing. Because I'm trying to tell you, like, I worship God. God's in control of this thing. And anyone who try to come against me, you will mash up. I'm telling you that now, straight. I keep on telling all these little pussies, keep my name out of your mouth unless you're praying for me. And don't try and twist my words. I'm telling you what I've heard. So for you lot to know what's going on. You know what I mean? Because I don't need to tell myself, because I already fucking know.
So Spencer, so in talking about what you're just talking about there, so in America, obviously, when people say that, they take it as slander or anything like that. Do you reckon any legal case could come against you or anything like that?
How could it be a legal case when I'm saying I allegedly heard this? I'm not slandering the person. I'm saying I allegedly heard this. I also say I don't know if it's true or not, but this is what I've heard. Period. Right?
Wait, that confuses me. You allegedly heard something. So did you hear something or didn't you?
Pardon me?
You said you allegedly heard something. So did you hear something or didn't you?
No. I said I heard that allegedly he got caught with drugs. That's what I heard.
Okay.
So allegedly, not you heard. It's allegedly.
So I'm reiterating that. I'm saying allegedly. I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm telling you this is what I heard. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. All right.
Right? Now, wait. Now, if I turn around and said, okay, then, I allegedly... So, it came up in a conversation that allegedly Pimp C, or whatever your name is on there, is a homosexual. Right? I'm not saying that you're homosexual, and I have nothing against homosexuals. But I said, well, I allegedly heard that. Right? Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you?
Yeah, we got it.
Right. That's not slanderous. I'm just going off a hearsay. I'm saying I hearsay said why. My man said it might not the thing there. That's your business.
Yeah.
Yo, can I follow up on that?
No. What, Pimsy, now, yeah, you will admit it. Phil's been waiting for a minute. Destiny needs to mute yourself, Destiny. Yeah, everyone's muting, so I want to, like, people, no one into when Spencer's talking, after, you have to, like, let me do the adjudication and point people, just let me know, and then I'll tell you your question next. Phil's been waiting for a minute. Go ahead, Phil. Ask a question. Introduce yourself, though, Phil.
Hey.
Introduce yourself.
Hey, buddy, how you doing, buddy? My name is Phil Walker. Hey, check this out, man. I respect your stance on riding with your guy in any circumstances. But my question is for you is this right here. I understand you said if it comes out that he actually cheated, you say throw the book at him, right? that's of course saying, hey, look, you did the crime, you need to get punished for it, right? Now, I heard you list off all the people involved in this substance abuse scandal. Now, my question for you is, of course, if Dillian Whyte has been, they say, hey, look, he took drugs, his B sample comes back positive. What kind of punishment do you think the other parties involved need to get? Because at the end of the day, they were involved in allowing Dillian Whyte to fight against Oscar Rivas. And I can see your stance is, if he did cheat, throw the book at him. What's your stance on those other parties involved?
The other parties implicated in, if this is all true, they should have a serious, heavy chastisement put against them and on their head, because you're dealing with human life, especially at a climate where you've lost 2 fighters in the space of a week. Right? If that is the case, the book should be thrown at everybody involved.
Okay, that's good. So, if you think the book needs to be thrown at everybody involved, I 100% agree with that. But
of course
in your opinion, do you think that will be the course of action, or do you think these guys will find a way to weasel their way out of this and say, hey, look, we were going by protocol or whatever the situation may be?
Well, of course they will. Of course they will, if that is the case, right? But I'm looking at things on the positive and not on the negative. I hope that none of this comes to any of this, and I hope that all parties get vindicated from whatever alleged atrocities that they could have been participating to. That's what I believe. But this is the game. We don't know. And that's what I'm trying to say. We do not know. Okay. What I'm saying is, in my heart, I just pray that none of this is true. That's it.
Yeah, that's right. PMC, up next. Go ahead. PMC?
Yeah, I wanted to make a statement, but
PMC, hold on. PMC, you the last statement was long. Like you got, if you haven't got a question,
yeah, it's gonna be short. I was saying, do you feel as if, from my perspective, it looks like a deflection, campaign that's going on right now with Dillian, So, because this happened last time that it was you and what's his name, Johnny Nelson was on a TV show, and it was like right after you guys had the UK had sustained like two losses. It was like Devontae Tate Davis and somebody else came over there. What was it? Earl Spence. That year, like right after that, you guys came on the channel, and then all of a sudden the story changed from you guys losing to you UK fighters losing to Deontay Wilder got knocked out. You know what I'm saying? So the whole conversation changed. That was going on in the UK media as far as boxing. That came out like right after that last loss, because you guys took 2 big L's where the American fighters came over there and beat down the UK
What's the question, PC?
Is it like a deflection campaign? What would you say to people that, as far as the statement that you said, allegedly that Oscar Rivas is on dope is considered a deflection? Or what? As far as like Dillian Whyte actually testing positive for a failed drug test?
All right, PMC, nice one. Go ahead, Spencer.
All right. Let me tell you this, PMC or whatever your name. PMC, yeah?
PMC King.
PMC.
MC King.
I thought PMC. All right, PMC. Let me tell you this now. Well, listen, I don't look on things as UK, America, right? Or UK, any other country, right? I'm being real, 100%. I affiliate myself to the fighter that I can see myself in. So, irrespective of the skin tone, if I see a guy with some badass skills that is reminiscent of an old school fighter that I used to watch as a kid, then I'm siding with him. I don't go into this country foolishness unless I personally know you. Now, I don't need to deflect. Like 2 UK fighters lost in Whoosh got done by Gervonta Davis, and Errol Spence came over and beat up
Kell Brook, innit?
Kell Brook. Yeah, Kell Brook. Now I've got to say this. I'm more of an affiliate to Errol Spence because he's of Jamaican descent. And I'm of Jamaican descent. And I met Errol Spence, and he's a cool brother. He likes to drink now and then. But I like him, right? More than, even though you think that Kell Brook is the home fighter, for me to deflect anything over that. Kell Brook got beaten up in that fight, period. And we could even sit down and say, well, maybe Kell Brook even quit in that fight. So, no, I'm not gonna. And also, I like the Walshes, because I know all of the brothers, but you know what? Gervonta Davis come out rare, and I'm pretty tight with the Mayweather crew, and I'm very, very close to Leonard Ellaby. Then I'm, through my affiliation of that, then I'm more on the side of Gervonta Davis than I ever would be on the side of Walsh, irrespective that Walsh is the UK fighter. So I'm not on this, I'm British, and you're American, and blah. I'm not into that divide. That's bullshit. Yeah, I mean, I'm a world citizen. I go anywhere. I know my history. I know I'm the first person that was walked on the planet was somebody that looked like me. So therefore, I'm not into none of that shit. That's number one, right? And people can call it what they want to call it. I don't give a shit. Right? I'm proud of who I am. More men need to be like me, proud of who they are. So when that question came up, we have a format on the show, Inside Total on Sky Sports. And the format is, we don't know what the questions are. We just come on set and then they read off the questions about what they are, and then we've got to speak about it. Johnny Nelson deflecting, maybe Johnny Nelson was trying to deflect because Johnny Nelson is a Yorkshireman. Johnny Nelson comes out of the same camp as Kell Brook. Maybe he was trying to deflect. But when it comes to things like, I don't need to deflect nothing. And the same way with this Oscar-ass business, I'm not deflecting nothing. I am just reiterating the alleged accusations that I have heard. That is it. Not only that, but it gets good numbers on IFL. And it must have done something. Because you're not talking about it right now.
Yeah, well, that's the truth.
But before I even came on IFL, I notified one of the senior bosses at Sky Sports Boxing of what I've heard. Right? They didn't get back to me. They told everybody else, but they didn't get back to me. I notified other people. Right, this is what I've heard. That me and Ambrose Mendy was speaking about. Ambrose Mendy said to me, Spence, I've heard exactly the same thing. And Ambrose Mendy is a very instrumental fight figure in UK boxing. Yeah, I mean, used to have Nigel Benn and used to advise James DeGill. So when I'm hearing these things, I'm going to say, well, this is what I heard. I can get Ambrose Mendy on the line right now. He said, yeah, I heard the same thing. So therefore, we heard this. So I'm saying, right, there's no smoke without fire. Maybe it could be a bag of shit. I don't know. But I've heard it. So therefore, I'm going to tell the boxing fan that this is what I heard. Not trying to deflect anything away from Dillian Whyte and whatever he's going through right now, the dramas and the trials and tribulations that he's going through. Not trying to deflect from it. What I'm saying is, this is what I heard.
All right, cool. Zone, you have a question? Go ahead, Zone.
Yeah, I got a question. Let's say we get Dillian Whyte past this and we proceed with his ranking, and he gets an opportunity to fight Deontay Wilder. Just your opinion. I know he's your guy, but I know you can break it down. Do you think a clean Dillian Whyte stands a chance against a Deontay Wilder?
I think everybody has a chance against Deontay Wilder until Deontay Wilder hits him. That's the truth. And I've got to big up Deontay Wilder because he came down to Brixton, which is like, it's like the hood. It's like him going downtown New York, you know what I mean, or rolling around Brooklyn, right, in the black neighborhoods. He came to the black neighborhood yesterday. I've got a lot of time for Deontay Wilder. There are differences in the past, but I've got a lot of love for him coming down, showing a love to the kids and shit like that. I got to rate Deontay Wilder for that because he came to Brixton, right? So I think anyone's got a chance against him, especially Dillian Whyte, because he's continually improving. And I think hopefully if he can get past all of this bullshit that's going on right now, Dillian Whyte's got a very, very good chance of defeating Deontay Wilder. But we don't know how Dillian Whyte will react to that punching power, because my guy's punching power is absolutely ridiculous. And when you can hit like that, and he believes that, right, all I've got to do is catch you to knock you out, and I've got 36 minutes in which to administer that right hand, right? Boy, it's hard work for anybody.
Good question. Hey, Who else is there? Anyone else have a question after that? Let me actually, Spencer. Before I go, Destiny, would like to know where Deontay Wilder is going to be tomorrow in Clapham. Can you give it?
Right, Deontay Wilder is at a signing, and it is at the Clapham Grand in Clapham Common tomorrow. What's that? SW2. And you can go catch him down there where he's signing autographs, taking pictures, blah blah blah. I think there is it's a special signing. I think it's £200 a ticket, but I'm sure Destiny can find a way to get a hook up to get in. But yeah, it's Joey Paul that's putting on the show with somebody else. So yeah, go down there. But all I want to say is props again to Deontay Wilder. I like the fact came down to Brixton, showed the kids a lot of love, and yeah, peace to Deontay Wilder on that one, man. I quite like Deontay Wilder, to tell you the truth. I think he's a cool guy. And not only that, but Dean Whyte came down there with his crew, and it was all love. You know what I mean? They weren't, and Deontay Wilder's brother and that, they said, well, we're not looking for no trouble, we're just doing our thing. And it was just cool that no altercations came out, because that's all we need right now for some fortunes to happen. And then, you know what I mean? But they were cool. They knew, like, right, it's not their turf. It's not their turf, so they behaved themselves, and vice versa.
Yeah, what time?
We went to America now. It's not our turf. We behave ourselves too.
Yeah. Spencer, what time is that then? What time is that tomorrow? Start.
I think it's afternoon. I think it's tomorrow afternoon. You gotta go. If you Google it right now, and Destiny will come up. All right, sis. Yeah. And then go rock up there. Yeah.
Spencer, last question, Spencer. Last question. Do you think? Dillian Whyte would have got all this backlash if he didn't point the finger at other guys who have done PEDs, i.e. Lucas Brown, Big Baby Miller, and constantly keep on saying AJ's been taken? Do you reckon he would have got so much backlash if he wasn't pointing the finger at other people?
You know what? Number one is, let me have a massive big up to Andy Joshua, because me and Andy Joshua reason, he said, I pray to God, I hope that it's not happening, because like being good for himself, and that takes a measure of a man knowing that a man's your enemy. But still, you know what? For the greater good, what Dillian Whyte is doing trying to do within boxing right now, that he's still supportive of Dillian Whyte. So props to Andy Joshua. I love him for that. But I'm saying no, he wouldn't have got the backlash, but he'd get backlash anyway. Because this is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say to all of these guys who get gassed by the so-called adulation and the pats on the backs and all the rest of it, I want you to know that it is all bullshit. You see this thing called the public? They love you 1 minute and they switch you the next. I think right, and this is how it goes. And especially if you're a black man, and I've said it, right? They'll switch on you faster than they can fast. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the 1988 Olympics in Seoul, and Ben Johnson when he won the gold medal, and he was a Canadian, and as soon as things went wrong, he quickly became Jamaican. And it seems like the same thing when it comes to Dillian Whyte. As soon as things start going a little bit wrong, people are trying to disown him. I'm saying, right, own your shit. If you're backing a man in 1 minute, why are you going to switch on him the next?
Absolutely. That's
what I'm saying on the case.
Yeah,
peace, two fingers. I'm out. I'm got to go give some close to the charity shop right now. And you know what I mean? And we'll see what's going on. We'll keep on doing that thing. Peace, two fingers. I'm out. Later on, yeah?
Later on, bro, Spencer. Thanks very much. Peace.
DJ Boxing Live here.